How's it going, everyone? My name is Mr. Blizzard, and welcome back to another Minecraft Handbook video, episode 3. Today's video, we're going to be talking about some farming strategies and techniques and some zero-tick things for 1.15 and AFK fishing and what it's going to turn into in 1.16. Sorry for shaking my screen around, it's probably messing with some of your vision. As you can see, we're looking kind of naked. We don't really have pants. I guess we're polar bears, so we don't really need pants, but we don't have a helmet either, and it's kind of hot out. So we're going to have to do some mining today. For the first however long, I'm going to be mining up until I have like half a stack of diamonds. Should be good. A humble half of stack of diamonds, I guess you could say. So we're going to head into the mine. We're going to do that, and I'll catch you guys when we have a decent amount of diamonds. While mining, we stumbled upon something right behind me over there. Let me know in the comments what you think I stumbled upon and why I should be so excited about it. Alright? And on top of that, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe. If you want more tips and tricks and more videos like this, I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Helps me help you watch videos. So we've officially just returned from our mining excursion. And you there, sir. You. I'm gonna have to ask you a few questions. You got a passport there? What, you trying to run? You trying to run? No? Yes? You're giving me mixed signals there. What do you offer? Nothing good, as usual. Not all the shells are good for the future, but we don't need them from you. We have other methods. That's right, you better run, because we're just gonna get rid of you while we can. Alright, these llamas are... oh, they're not the most friendly. We do get free leads out of it, though. The wandering traders aren't my favorite. Are these guys still out here? Oh, you're still mad at me. Get out of here. Shoo. Shoo. Shoo, you hostile things. These guys aren't normally mad. It's only when you kill their person in front of them, and then they just don't like you anymore. Can I ride you? What if I have a clear hand? Can I ride you? Yeah. Haha, loser. I'm on top of you. You'll never get me now. You must go. Okay, we got free leads out of these. These will be really useful, actually. He came in at a perfect time, because now, as you can see, if we look around, I don't see very many cows around here. I don't know about you. I see a pig and a sheep, but no cows. So we're going to have to get some stuff together and build up a little stable for them, a place to keep them. I like my cows free range. I like to keep them in their nice open fields. Anyways, we did a successful thing. We got 34 diamonds, which is pretty good, really good, actually, because now we can make ourselves a set of diamond armor. We have a diamond sword. We have a diamond pick. Actually, our diamond pick broke, so I made a bunch of iron picks, but we're going to make ourselves an iron pick real quick. I actually already have all the sticks I need. Hello there. Okay, we're going to make we already have a diamond sword. Diamond pick, which is crafted like this, not the other way around. And we don't really need anything else. We have all these, so we can go ahead and make our armor now after we put our cobblestone away, because we got a lot of those. Those are going to be useful for today's build. So is that wood. That wood's also going to be useful for today's excursions. So what we can do, we need a helmet, pants, and boots. So we need to craft ourselves a helmet. There we go. Looking fine as usual. I wish I could still see you though. I mean, that'd be helpful. Now we need some pants. Get rid of our naked bare legs, and now we're looking beautiful as ever. Final step are the boots. Now we got some steel toe boots, and we gotta change those out for some diamond toe boots. Oh yeah, I already have boots on, so I can't right click those. Okay, let's try that again. Some fancy diamond toe boots. They're a little stiff to squeeze into. I gotta work into them. I gotta work them down to make sure they fit right, but feels nice, feels good. Feels good to be back to my former glory. With that said, we have everything we need to start working on our farms for today. So you remember earlier how I said I kind of had a plan for what I wanted to do? Kind of keep my cows free ranged, keep them open out in the wild west. I kind of do have a plan. Then again, I kind of don't. There's a village back there. I should go check that out sometime. But anyways, back on track. I kind of don't really have a plan. And I saw a creeper over here a little while ago. I don't think it's still there. But I actually don't know exactly what I want to do. I've been kind of working on some things in creative to figure out said issue. But I have no plans. So we're just going to be kind of winging it for the most part. We have to pick a nice little spot. Here, let's look around for a spot to pick, and then we can start kind of working on the actual farm itself. I want to have it close to home. I do want to flatten these out. I plan on flattening this right here and kind of putting my base just plop right on top of it, and I could have like a little tunnel system, a backdoor escape, and a nether room and everything. So this is reserved for my house, and we need to find another area that's going to allow us to keep cows nearby home, but not so near because cows can be noisy. Ooh, you with the horns in the back. Oh, yes. Oh, cow. They're everywhere. Okay, so we have to get to work on building this before we even think about getting in cows, because if we get the cows, then we're going to have no place to put them. Another trick, though, if we just do this really quick, I think this is the crafting recipe. That's a fence gate. That's incorrect. Okay, so we need to craft some wood planks and put them on the outside, put them in the middle like this, and you get yourself some sticks. And what we're going to do is actually chain up the guys right here. Since we have leads, we can go ahead and get them, and we need food. I'm going to head back to base, get some food. I'll be right back. Oh boy, I don't have much food, do I? I have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a little bit of these, which is going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to work out all right. And apples. Apples are good food too. And there we are. We're almost full health. I'm not going to waste this last piece. I'm going to save it for when I'm really, really hungry. In case you don't have leads, I'm going to show you what you can do once we get the thing set up, because we only have 2 leads. Even though they're reusable, I'm still going to demonstrate, because most of the time you won't get those annoying guys just popping up in your world. So we're going to take this cow. If you have a lead, you just right click them. If you have wheat, you can actually get them to follow you. Cows like wheat, cows and sheep. And they'll follow you, and they'll follow you, and eventually they'll get bored of you, but more times than not, they'll follow you for thousands of blocks before that happens. Anyways, we're trying to attach him to that thing right there. So what we need to do is actually just right-click him right here, and we got ourselves a lead. We can just pull him along here. If we just start walking in this direction, he'll come with us. If you go too fast, I think they pop off the lead. So let's not do that. And the lead ends right here. So we're going to come over here and take our cow, our precious Bessie. And we're going to right click that, and it's going to lure him, or it's going to stick him right to that stick. So we can go over here, get ourselves another cow. There's 2 contestants right here. Contestant A, contestant B. I'll go with contestant A because you were the first one I saw. We're going to pull you back, hopefully before nighttime, because it looks like the sun's going down. We got to put you up on the fence post over here and stick you up there. Now, these guys don't get attacked by mobs usually. Let's hope they don't anyways. Unless it's like a bystander of a fight between you and a creeper, they usually don't get attacked by mobs, so they're okay to stay out here. They like the mobs, they're chill with them. That's why we gotta farm you guys for your milk and your leather. Let's bring them up here, and now you could do them on separate things, but I like to just boop right there on the same fence posts, and they're just connected now. It's like playing tetherball with cows. Sleep, sleep, sleep. And now we need to plan out a place where we're actually going to build it. We can take our shovel and just kind of flatten some area. It doesn't have to be too big. I have plans for you guys. We just need to dig a little bit. I think we're going to just take this chunk of land out right here and put the farm right here would be a good spot. Just right on this little ledge right here, looking over everything else. I like the mountain in the background too. I don't think I've mentioned this before, but that looks really, really cool. Just having like a mountain in the back and like some nice little landscape. And a nice little town over there. We're going to go visit very soon. Very, very soon, actually, in the next couple episodes. Because villagers, though might not be the most exciting thing to work with, they still have very promising results. So we're going to go work with those too. But right now, we're just going to clear this really fast, and then we can get to work on the actual build. While I'm clearing this, we can actually discuss zero-tick farms are going away in 1.16 for sure. That is not a doubt. That is a bug that they patched, that Mojang patched in one of the recent snapshots, and it's going away for good. There is no return from this vacation. And so, with that said, I'm going to be skipping over that, because I think most people are looking for more 1.16 and up related kind of farms, just to kind of be able to adjust to the new versions. Or maybe you've never heard of zero-tick. Go look it up, because it's a wonderful thing. And I'm so unprepared, so I'm probably not going to be doing that. But there are videos on it. It's an amazing thing. It was an amazing thing. I'm happy it's being patched, though, because that was such a low-effort farm, and it gives you an absurd amount of resources. And though it was good for gameplay, it wasn't great for gameplay because it would just kind of end you for farms. Like, once you did zero tick on those things, you wouldn't need to build massive scale farms that produce thousands of drops an hour, because that's what zero tick farms did. They were like 1-block farms. So I'm happy because this kind of opens up a whole area of just new inventions and creative farms, or maybe some old designs are resurfacing, and that gives a lot of opportunity for a lot of different things and a lot of creative things. So with this flattened land, we can take our stuff and we can prepare to set up a build site. Oh, there's a bat. Hello, Mr. Bat. You need to die. This is gonna be a fun project. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We have 15 spare diamonds. That's nice. We're just gonna dump all our stuff in here because there's nothing in this world really that can take our stuff. We're gonna get it back right after we're done building this. This is just where it goes for now, so we can work on our project. And we're gonna head back inside too to get some more resources and materials to build with, because this is gonna be a very decorative thing. We're gonna have a bunch of different kinds of dirt and andesite and all this gravel inside, so that we can make it look nice and kind of help it fit in a world. So we're gonna grab this. I was thinking hay bales too. Hay bales are a pretty neat block, and we do have a nice little farm going down there, so we can probably do that. We're gonna grab a bunch of wood, because we're gonna need a bunch of wood. Before we do that though, I actually want to do something. I wanna take this opportunity to craft our first hopper of the series. This is a big step, guys. I know. Oh my gosh. The crowd loves it. The crowd goes wild. Okay. This right here is a momentous occasion, guys. The first hopper is going to be the most valuable thing on the server. We're in fact going to get it an item frame and not put the hopper in. We're going to put the item frame there, and we're going to put it right up here, and it will exist for eternity in my sight. So this is the first ever hopper. We're gonna put it in some kind of museum later on, but I'm really happy. Hoppers are fantastic, and the first one of this world, I'm happy I could just grab that moment and just capture it and really soak it in. But we're gonna need more hoppers, speaking of which, so we're gonna craft a bunch of these. We're gonna take 8 chests and just make 8 hoppers with those. We don't need that many. I doubt we'll ever need that many for this build that I'm doing, but it's going to be useful. We're going to need hoppers, so 8 hoppers is a good place to start. Give us a little extra too. I'm just looking around for anything I could use. Do we have any gravel? Yeah, we have 20 pieces of gravel, and we need to go harvest the wheat. Is the sun going down already again? No, it's noon. Oh, this is one of the most satisfying things in the world. Just gonna fill this back in, and the reason we need wheat is so that we can breed them up. And I'm going to explain the farm to you guys later on as I'm building it. I have a concept in mind of how I want to farm them, but I just need to build it up. That's the issue, is building things. So we're going to build something up real nice here. We're going to get a little design going, and then I think I'm going to come back to you guys because I don't exactly know what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of plan it out a little bit more than I have been, but I want to do that and just make it look really nice for you guys. So I'm going to come back to you guys when I have something worked out and when we can work on it some more. These fences are in a position, kind of like an outline of what I want to build. Now we need to craft some slabs up, because I do want to use slabs too. I think that would look really nice. Don't you guys? Don't you guys think it would look fantastic? Look. If we just pop a slab right up here, it's a masterpiece, guys. It's fantastic. Oh, look at that. Screenshot. Okay. That's beautiful. That's fantastic. All right, let's get to work here. I want to have slabs kind of like how they are up there. So we're just gonna kind of build up here. I know. Scaffolding with the same block. An unforgivable sin. I don't know if I want to go over 2 and then up 1 and over 2 and up 1. I think I'm gonna go over and up. So if we just grab some blocks here to build up with, you can just kind of build it up like this. Maybe it'll work. Yeah, I think it'll work. I think it'll work great, actually. So if we just have this, and then we can continue the half block and then go plonk. Look at that. It's perfection. It perfectly lines up. Now we just need to carry this over, just like this. And we'll reach the end perfectly. So now we can just kind of carry the rest of the roof over just the same way. And I think it'll look really nice. We just have to add the underneath side once we're done here. We can do this real quick, and then we can just kind of carry the rest of this over. I want to have like a little tiny dip, so it's gonna be like a thick block on the outside and then like thing going up the roof. I don't know. You guys will see it when it's done. So you can kind of start to see we have the roof slanted over the first half. I looked up a reference picture on Google to try and like figure out how this would work. They have a bunch of hay back here and stuff they eat. And then there's like this roof, and then it's just a big yard really. So this is the place where my free roam cows are gonna go. my free roam. I don't exactly have a wire fence around my base, and I wouldn't like to put one there just yet. So you, my friend, yes you're gonna go in the cow pen. And now we can kind of show you guys how to do that properly. You can see I made some shears here, so we're gonna go shear a sheep. This one's closest, I believe. So we're gonna get some wool from this guy. Hopefully more than one piece. Yeah, look at that. We got 2. Okay, that's just as many as we need. We're gonna craft 3 carpets because there's a little trick. There's a little trick you can do with carpets. If you didn't know this, carpets go on top of a block, but they're just so slightly on top that you can actually jump a block plus a carpet. And these, their hitboxes are technically bigger than a block, even though they're like the same height. It still counts as standing on top of a block. So if I were to come up here and at 3, you'd see I'm at 68.5, and if I were to stand on this, I would just be at 68 even. And so now if you put a carpet here, you can see the hitbox goes out here. So this actually counts as a block. So you can stand up here and be on 68 plus the carpet, and then you walk up here and you're on top of the fence. Even though it doesn't look like it, it still kind of works. So we can just put carpets here. And if we take F3 off, and we grab one of these guys' leads, so if we get an empty hand, if we grab these leads and we pull them in here, well, that's a nice little escape in case you need to get over the fence. So you can put blocks there and just have them walk over so they can't escape. So the mobs can't go over the carpet, see? That's what traps them in. And so now you can take your lead back just by clicking it, right-clicking it again with any block, and you can hop up and down all you want. And these guys, they don't think this is a full block, so they're not even gonna try and jump up here. Say, hey, where are you going? You're not allowed to run away from here, so you're gonna go on a lead in the same place. We're gonna bring you back over to this block. We're gonna use that to get up here, just because it's more convenient. It's where the cow's going to. So you're in here too. You guys are gonna be mom and dad of our first new baby. Oh yeah. I had particles turned off so you couldn't see the hearts. Dang it. It's alright, it's alright. You guys, you're a cow family. Yeah, that's gonna be the thumbnail. That's cute. You're so cute, you little god. Now I'm gonna show you how to lure them in. You can see they kind of follow me around with the wheat. So you can actually go over here and get this cow. I believe they're, yeah, you're next. Don't worry, you're next. Yeah, you, my friend, can come with us. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to put a block right in front of the fence, and we're going to walk him right over. As you can see, I can get pretty far away, about the same as the lead, and then he stops following, and then he just loses interest. He gets bored of me if I get too far away. So we kind of got to switch and wait a little bit, and then we switch back, and boom. See the little udders? Yeah, they're attracted to the scent. They can sniff the wheat out of the air. So we got to bring him over back to our safety hole. And we're going to put blocks in our right hand and wheat in our left hand so we don't have to switch off it. So we can kind of just keep holding onto it. And what we can do is just place a block here and hop over, and boom, we got 4 cows now. That's a massive number of cows, my friends. We can only breed one of them now because I believe their cooldown timer is every 5 minutes or so. So you can only breed one of them, and you can't breed the other ones, you can see. You can feed the baby. I don't know how much it helps exactly. Let's turn on particles, actually. And we're going to turn them all back on just for the beauty of the visual effects. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at those. Oh, yeah. Okay. You can see we can feed it, but we're not going to waste some wheat on you because we can wait for you to go. We can wait the 5 minutes. We have all day, ladies and gentlemen. And it's getting nighttime. The day is actually gone, so we're just gonna head to bed now. I'm out of nom nom snacks, so we're gonna need to get this farm going as fast as possible, as soon as possible. Hey, you. So we're gonna get the apples out of the chest that's all the way back up there. Hey, Mr. Enderman. I might actually fight you, you know? I might take this Enderman on. He's looking kind of scary, but nothing we can't handle. The best way to fight an Enderman early game is to just kind of build yourself a 3-high platform. He can't stand under here because it's only 2 blocks tall. Okay, you get mad at me. Yeah. Okay. And then we can take our diamond sword and prepare for battle. And so this shouldn't be... This isn't the easiest fight because they take like 8 hits to kill. But if you just keep swinging, ow, see that? He did like half hearts. But we have the chance of getting ender pearls, which is great. It's fantastic for later game stuff. To find the ender portal and everything like that. So as you can see, hopefully these guys are almost ready to breed again. Yeah, you and no, none of you guys want a snack. Just one of you. You're gonna take my wheat, really? Oh, jerks. Okay. As you can see, none of them can really escape. So even if we walk over here, they can't get out. They're like, oh, what's this carpet? Oh, I don't like sheep. It smell bad. Squid. With these guys in place, we can actually work on the kill chamber now. And I want to do something kind of unique with this. I want to take some redstone and I want to make a piston. We're also going to keep the first piston separate because that's also a beautiful thing. Pistons and hoppers are the most fantastic thing. That's how you craft them. You 4 cobblestone, 3 planks, and those 2 guys. You take a piston. Oh, look at this beautiful thing. Oh, yes. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let's plop this bad boy in here. We're going to get some more pistons. Piston action going. We only need 1 more piston. I believe it's like that. Yeah, okay. So we're going to do that. And we need a lever, too. So you can make a lever by just having 1 stick, 1 cobblestone. And this is what it's going to be. And we need another hopper. So we're just going to take this hopper with us. This is going to be the most simple kill mechanism in the world. It's not going to start working for us just yet, but it will very, very soon. I'm going to have to explain to you guys how this is going to work because it's not going to be 100% apparent when I first build it, but it will be absolutely fantastic. Trust me when I say that. It's like a mixture of multiple different things. What this does, it's going to, when this farm gets populated, it's going to trap some cows in here. They're just going to wander over and fall on in. And when they fall in, if there's enough of them in there, they'll actually start suffocating because there's too many of them in one spot, and they'll start taking damage. And the game happily chooses to kill the adults. Yeah, I'm talking about you. It happily kills the adults off first before the children. So even if a baby cow dies, falls in there, it won't die. It'll just kind of sit there and wait until it grows up or till another cow comes in. Then it'll help kill that one too. You can just kind of think of it as a happy circle of life. Look at that baby cow. He's going to be an adult soon. We can just put this going into that direction. So we placed it facing into that block. So it looks like the output is going into this direction. And we just break that one because we don't need to use it. And that's all. That's all the kill mechanism is. So I wanted this lever so we can put it right here. And we can just flip it on. And now you see cows can come over here and stuff. And they can't walk in the hole. But if they're standing on top of this and I open it, the cows are going to fall in. And if a cow falls in, it has a chance of suffocating and leaving and giving me all its loot. And it's going to go right in the chest over there, which I'm going to put going into the mountain right there, this little hill that I kind of terraformed off camera. And we're going to have a little storage system down here. It's going to be like 2 or 3 chests, nothing big, but it's just going to be our supply of leather. And we're going to breed these guys up. Can you guys make baby again? Thank you. Look at that. Boop. He made baby. Since this is on, the cows will never be able to fall in here no matter what. And this will only work when this place gets absolutely packed and cows start pushing each other in this direction. I'll make sure it happens. Trust me. I'm gonna have these cows fall in and they're just gonna cram each other. It might not be the most efficient, which is fine, but it's gonna be a little bit of meat and a little bit of leather on the side, just like passively. So when the farm gets really packed up, I'll just open it up for a little bit and let the cows fall in. Kind of decide their own fate. Look, we have a first contestant. I want to have mine toggleable so that I can just breed them and fill up the farm entirely with cows without having to worry about any of them dying just yet. And I don't have to worry about that because I can go switch this on and it'll save me the trouble of having to put block there. Look at, we have our first 2. There's 2 cows in there. See? We didn't need the trapdoors after all. Now it's a mistake because I wanted to breed them up. And that's going to slow it down a little bit. But that's alright, because we have you. You willing contestant. See, he just nodded at me. He just said yes. Okay, that's good. We're going to close this off for now until we get more cows in here. So that we have a steady population to go off of. This is going to provide food. It's going to provide leather. And even in the rare cases, milk. Yes, we're going to milk you right. Yep, that's how it's going to happen. And we need food, most importantly, because we only have 14 apples. Apples are fantastic. They're not the best thing, though. So we're gonna need some real man's meat. We're gonna need some steak because that fills the hunger up super duper fast, and it makes you super duper full, and it's a really good source of food. So without further ado, let's step away from this cow farm and head over to the crop farm. I have my sugarcane growing, which is pretty good, It's exactly what we need. We need a lot of this beautiful sugarcane. Instead of breaking the normal way, I'm gonna break it all up so we can just kind of replant it, and I can like describe to you the different mechanics, I guess. There's nothing special about sugarcane. You just gotta plant it right next to water, and for the most part, it's gonna grow, and it grows at a decent rate. And if you plant a lot of it, which you can, because it grows 3 times per every time that you do this. And so we got literally over 2 stacks of sugarcane, so we should be set on paper for a little while, and sugar and things. We won't use sugar much. It's more about the paper for the enchanting room. And for planting sugarcane, you just want to put it right next to water like this. It could be on any of the dirt blocks or sand blocks. It's just to go right next to water. And some people believe that it actually grows faster on sand, and that is not the case. It grows just as well on dirt. So you can plant it on whichever block you want, just as long as it's here. Now we can head over and talk about these crops right here. These beautiful, beautiful things. And so anything that you plant, really, if it has the same crop diagonal to it, it'll actually grow at half speed. So if we were to plant something like this, it would be just as efficient. If we were to break all these, it would be just as efficient as that other farm we just saw with half the effort. These will grow twice as fast now because they don't have a wheat block or a wheat seed diagonally to it. So if you plant them like this, it'll actually grow a lot faster. And we don't have any other seeds really to plant other than pumpkins, and those require block space to grow. So we don't have any other seeds to fill these spots right in, but we do have the best tool in the game. So we're just gonna plant another strip like this, and then we can grab ourselves some seeds, and we don't even have to worry about that strip. And you can plant something there like carrots or potatoes or beetroots or something along those lines, and it would keep growing these at full speed. It wouldn't split this in half if you had like a carrot here or a potato or something. This would keep growing at full speed because it doesn't detect a wheat block that's diagonally placed from it. So that's a really cool mechanic that I'm gonna take advantage of once I get more food sources, I guess. Once I get some potatoes and some carrots from killing zombies or trading with villagers or something along those lines. But once I get those, it's gonna be fair game basically. Let's go pick this carpet up too. Who is littering in my pond? Couldn't be me. We're definitely going to be sprucing this farm up sometime soon, but I just wanted to get around to covering the farm over there and then the actual animal farm that's off in that direction. We can grab all our wheat, and I believe we can make a couple wheat blocks. Hay bale. Wheat block. Hay bale. It's a hay bale. Yep. I'm sticking to it. It's a wheat block. They're wheat blocks from now on. That's what I'm going to be calling them. We don't want to place these right next to the fence over here. We're actually going to like disguise them. Make them think they can get out. Make them really believe that this was achievable. And then we're just going to dig it up. And there's no preferred tool. There's no preferred tool for the wheat. Until 1.16, which is released tomorrow again. Diamond Hoe is going to be the main event, main attraction of 1.16. Can you guys, oh yeah, you can make babies again. Can you guys make babies in there? Oh, I don't have enough wheat. I'm gonna craft this into wheat, and I'm gonna breed one of you. Yeah, now you guys can make a little cow down there. Oh yeah, it's all coming together, folks. We can actually have this here, because if you guys have noticed, I can climb up here just fine. So what we need to do is kind of just, well, we can keep those there. We can just kind of keep those there and wall this off. Be like, no, you guys can't have food. It's not time to eat yet. That's our little food container right there. That's our food container. Sorry, bud. You can reach to the fence, though. I saw it on Google. You can do it. We put our fences back now. We can actually take the rest of this with us, because that's basically this farm complete. We just need to put the storage in now that I think about it. So we're going to dump some of these back in. It's not going to be much of a storage. It's going to be a little tiny storage. Like a little shack. We can grab some cobblestone with us, some light, and we don't need that sword right now. So all we really need to do is craft some chests, which are back here. Crafting tables back here. So we're going to come over here, and underneath that hopper where the cows are currently standing, we're actually going to put a chest into it. And then I can show you guys how to stack chests so that you don't lose anything in the process. And you don't really lose anything in general. You can see I did a little bit of terraforming. Not much, just a little tiny bit. However, if you want everything to go to the bottom chest, there's a special way to do it. As you can see, that hopper's pointing over here. And we just clear out a little room. And we can even sneak a little crafting table over in this corner up here. Nobody will ever know. Nobody will ever know. And let's make some cobblestone stairs. And here's what we can do. We can break this block and place it like that. So that way, when we put a chest here, since it's not a full block, we can actually use it like a full block, but on the other side, we can open it up because there's a section here, and we can take those pieces back. And the way you want to stack your chests, let's make a little more room first, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna make a little more room here so that we have more room to work and show you instead of being in such a cramped space. Okay, so we're back from our little steak storage makeover session here. This is what the room's gonna look like for now. We can kind of like spruce it up later on. We've been recording for a long time, so we're just gonna kind of show you guys this neat little trick. If we put this here, you would think the hopper wouldn't run into here, right? Well, let me tell you, you'd be correct. What you actually need to do is put the chest where I showed you, and then this hopper's gonna run over here. But there's a gap here, Blizzard, you might say. Well, you can take a hopper, run it out of this chest, and into that chest. And so any items that go through this chest will get put into this chest, immediately taken out into this hopper, and put into this chest like magic, like nothing ever happened. And boom, we get all our items back. So we can do the same thing under here. We can just place the chest here, and boop, hopper right there. And so this counts as a transparent block because it's not a full block, obviously. And so when you open the chest, you can open it up and get all your goodies. Leather. Yes. One piece. Perfect. Just what I wanted. So we're going to need a lot more leather for enchanting. We'll do that later on in the next episode. Maybe in the episode after that. I'm not too sure because I still have things to cover. Can you guys breed again? Make babies? Can you make babies? Yes, you can. Look at this. Oh, it's fantastic. Can one of you two make babies? Please? Yeah, you can. Okay. Alright, they're getting it on. We can have some fun. We can make some babies. Make some baby cows. Oh, Enderman, hello. I'm not gonna challenge you. I'm just gonna go straight to bed. Because the nighttime is very nighttime and very dangerous. We should really patch this up too. There's a lot of holes around the place. It's like a creeper blew it up or something. So this is our little storage room right here. This nice little decoration. We can get an item frame going. Actually, we can get an item frame up here for, I don't know, maybe our first drop from the farm or something like that. We just need a couple more sticks, and you craft an item frame by putting a bunch of sticks around a piece of leather. And then you could take this lever and put it somewhere like this. So we could just stick it, I don't know, on the side right there. That'll be our first piece of whatever comes out of this farm. So when we get that, we'll just stick it there. And we want to open this, we can. We want to close it, we can do the same. And you guys, my free roam cows are living like Larry. Let's go check on our wheat, shall we? So after just a few minutes, you can see that those pre-planted crops are already actually grown. It might have seemed like a long time, but it's actually only been like 2 or 3 minutes since the last clip of farming here. So we could just farm this up all we want and get some crops back. And we already have 10 more pieces of wheat. And we can use that wheat to make another hay bale. Let's do this. And I love me some decoration. I should definitely be making bread, but I mean, hay bales look cool. And I haven't used them in a build yet, so I think that looks really cool. So we could take all our stuff, all our tools, and kind of like make a pathway around this, I guess. So the entrance would be over here technically. We'd have it kind of wrapping around here like this. So with a shovel, if you take it and you left click, you dig a block, right? But if it's a grass block and you right click, you can make a little path block. So we're gonna make it look like a nice neat little path coming up to here. I don't want to overdo it, but I'll do a little bit up here. That looks good. And then we could take a little bit of andesite, not much, just like a touch of color. Kind of just add some andesite wherever we see fit. And there's a little cave down there. Oh yeah. That's my storage. Forget about that. Alright, that looks good. That looks good. That's like our nice little path right there. We can kind of carry it down here too. to wrap it around down to our storage room. Let's take this out of our offhand. And you could just kind of like wrap the path down like they do in the villages. And once you get that done, looks like a nice neat little path. So it kind of looks like a pathway. It's hard to see from down here, but once you're up here, you can be like, oh, yeah, that's a path. You can just walk down, and then go down this place. And then we can add a little bit more andesite, not much, just kind of to spruce it up a little bit. And we'll put that there because there's a little stone there. And we can take the gravel and do the same thing. So we can just kind of put it in spots that need it. So we'll just kind of put it there and then maybe a little bit here. And when all that's said and done, it kind of looks like a path. We can add a little here too because there's a lot of path down here that I think it would fit into well. So if we have that, it's just like, oh yeah, it's a little tiny, a little messy path that we can just kind of walk up. Kind of natural, kind of not natural. But we're going to put a fence gate here. So we need to go over and craft a fence gate. And craft a fence gate, you just need 2 planks in the middle, 4 sticks on the outside, which I don't have. And with this fence gate, we can just kind of find the center between that line right there and that line right there. And you just kind of plunk, make sure none of them escape, and we can walk through just fine. And we don't need those carpets anymore. I'll leave them there for a little bit. I'll take them off later, just so we have a little bit more convenient access. We'll leave that little flower there too, because he's like, hey, guys, I'm here. I exist. But we have our storage down here now. A nice, beautiful, not messy at all, completely planned, organized storage. And it's going to hold all our giraffes once we start getting them. Once we start breeding the cows up. I'll definitely do that on a stream or over time. They'll start filling up really fast. I'm just going to have to grow some more wheat over there. Expand upon my farms, which will be a later episode. I think I'll be like making humongous farms. I'll just be mass producing this stuff. But for right now, I think that was pretty good. And talking about zero-tick farms and AFK fishing, they're both going away. AFK fish farms not as much as fishing. We can actually fish stuff up from AFK fish farms after 1.16 drops. So things that are normal, such as string and leather and bottles, I think, and all that fish stuff that you get from ordinary fishing, you know, because you get water bottles in the ocean, right? And so even though that's the case, you still can't get magical items such as the fishing rods or the enchanted bows or the stupid squid. Or things like mending books or anything magical that you could have gotten beforehand. Squid. And the zero-tick farms, they go fast, but I think this is my last time recording before 1.16 drops. So I don't think I'm going to be building a zero-tick farm, and I think I got a pretty nice farm going over here anyways. We can just stretch it out all the way down the river. We can kind of get some irrigation going, stretch out the farms even further. But this has been a fun episode to make, just kind of showing you guys some farms and, ooh, ink sac. Don't mind if I do, squid. This video has been very fishy, if I do say so myself, Mr. Fish. Squid. We had some fun making cow pens and making the farms set up. I'm actually going to fill these in, because why not? It's just more wheat that we can collect later on. Stupid squid. Just give me your ink sacs. Thank you. But I'll just be farming up a bunch of stuff, and when I get more crops, I'll actually start to spread them out and kind of make strips, dumb squid. But anyways, that's all I have time for, really, honestly, in this episode. So I want to thank you guys again for watching. If you made it this far, be sure to hit that like button, please. I'd appreciate it. It means the world to me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe for more videos like this, kind of just showing you what's up. Some tutorials and things in the mix too. And I'll see you in the next video.